Hello, I am Nimja, and this is Brainwashing Pill. Thank you for taking the brainwashing pill. If you followed instructions, you won't even remember taking it, which is completely normal. To help you get into the right frame of mind to enjoy this recording will guide you through the process. The brainwashing pill has some very interesting side effects that can differ from person to person. Most notably is a smile on your lips as you listen to this, because you might be surprised by the emotions that it evokes. Although, once you continue to listen, you might even notice some absent-minded thinking or drifting states. Feeling yourself forget where you are or where you were is entirely normal. You might feel somewhat disoriented as things start or end without you even noticing. And while you relax, you may even notice that the cadence of things changes. Time distorting, mind faltering, trying to grasp at straws of every moment, mixing with the next. Now, while you are getting settled, going into and out of the flow of a delicious brainwashed state, you may realize that your attention sometimes disappears for a moment, and you cannot quite remember every word of what was said before. This is entirely normal. Embrace it. Accept that no matter how hard you try, you won't be able to remember everything that is happening right now. For many, this is a very enjoyable process. The idea that you don't have full grasp over everything that happens to your mind can be a playful, fun adventure. So thank you for taking the brainwashing pill. If you followed instructions, you won't even remember taking it, which is completely normal. You might feel somewhat disoriented as things start. To help you get into the right frame of mind to enjoy this recording, and while you relax, will help you to get into a really wonderful dropping state of mind, going in and out of attention, time stretching, compressing. All these minutes will pass you by like nothing ever happened. Between taking the pill and the end of this file, it will seem like there's no time at all. While you're in this time, though, every second seems to stretch into infinity, and you feel like now and then are moments apart that stretch out to fill your mind. Slower and slower. And while your mind listens, following the flowing melody of my voice, drifting a little up and then going down deeper. Slow. Just chill, no thoughts, little will, left, a moment of meandering thoughts wandering off. Thank you for taking the brainwashing pill. If you have followed instructions, you won't even remember taking it, which is completely normal while you relax. To help you get into the right frame of mind to enjoy this, you might feel somewhat disoriented. This recording, as things start or end without you even noticing, while you relax, help you to to get into the right frame of mind. And as you go deeper, drifting back up and down, listening to the sound of my voice, you may wonder if you remember everything correctly, or if you're incorrectly forgetting things. While you remember to forget, what you remember you have forgotten. Although, maybe you never were there in the first place. Do your fingers feel a little sticky with the coating that was on the pill? Do you remember the little bit of liquid you were supposed to take with it? That feeling of swallowing and then this tingling feeling in the back of your mind as the drugs take effect. Of course, all of this is perfectly safe, sweetly confusing and wonderfully wondrous, adventurous, amazingly attentive, twisting your mind's paths one way or the other and helping you to relax. The new Brainwashing pill by Nimja Incorporated is the best thing you won't remember. Now in a moment, I am going to wake you, but time is not over at all. Oh no, I'm only going to wake you to make sure that you're in the correct state to drop even deeper. And when the words slow down even more, you might feel your mind get into the grooves of a slow, deliberate state. So while you wake and wait for my thoughts to continue, my words to flow and drift over your mind, going up and down, you can drop again even deeper, knowing that time is simply disappearing. Maybe you'll remember that you've already woken up multiple times. Perhaps you've forgotten how many times. Once more might help you to remember, or may help you to forget. Because each drop is just a moment in time, a tick of the clock. And while the brainwashing pill is manipulating your will, you will follow. Wake and then drop. It's just a fantasy of a reality twisting the means, the motions, the truths, and the thoughts. And you fought so hard to think your thoughts even deeper while you flow over the river that takes you down below into emptiness. Time is merely the ticking of the clock that is wonderfully absent of your mind. And while all of this may feel like a block of information that passes you by mindlessly, once I wake you in the end, it's like no time has happened at all. As if the start of this recording and the end is just seconds apart. Refreshing even. Or maybe not. Maybe it's just wonderfully relaxing and you can feel your body stretching just a little bit. It's a very natural part of the process. Thank you for taking the brainwashing pill. If you have followed instructions, you won't even remember taking it, which is completely normal. You might feel somewhat disoriented. To help you get into the right frame of mind to enjoy this, as things start to end without you even noticing. Before they begin, they're already gone. And while you relax, this recording will help you accept and move through these states as your mind wonderfully manipulates the sensation of time, twisting, turning, the tick of the talk, the clock never quite there, only a moment between here and there. From hello to the end is a moment. And this, the Brainwashing Pill by Nimja Incorporated, is the best thing you won't remember. Of course you'll remember that you won't remember, but the gap in your mind is a blissful blankness that feels so good. It's like a surprise, a box, a present, shiny, lovely ribbons ready to be opened, and yet you know that the surprise is so much more fun if you wait a little longer. So let the box be the box and the ribbons be the ribbons, while you remember to forget, to remember to forget. Or will you remember to forget most definitely and deeply, allowing the tick of the talk, matching beginning and end into nothingness? Now, while your mind may be up and down in a moment, it might be time to wake, or maybe not. Maybe it is time to go even deeper, as you might feel somewhat disoriented, as things start or end without you even noticing. It's just the way it is. Now, while you are paying close attention to my voice, as sentences float together, no one even noticing what it is, and that's deep in your mind, twisting time all the way down, moving back and forth, and then a drop that seems to take away the last of your mind, the little parts of you that we're still waiting for the brainwashing pill to take it all away. Now, in a moment when you're all nice and blank, there's a thing I want to tell you, because this is just the beginning of an end, of something that you don't even remember. Now, while I'm telling you about the beginning, you won't remember the end, but that's okay. I'm just a friend helping you to understand what is happening to your body right now. So let me tell you about what is about to begin, because in a moment this file will end, and while you may want to pretend that you're awake or wondering why you're listening to something, deep inside your mind you'll find that you're feeling a bit absent-minded. Did you listen to 15 minutes of talking, or was it just a few seconds after you enjoyed yourself and allowed the moment to flow back and forth? So if my voice follows, you can remain nice and deep, as you'll see will feel natural. Otherwise, if my voice doesn't follow, you'll easily awaken with no side effects other than your mind feeling wonderfully clean and clear, free of distracting thoughts, because it's been brainwashed quite deeply. With every up and down, you've listened wonderfully well. And now that we're arriving at the beginning of the end is ready to begin. So are you ready to begin listening again to the end that is coming, one way or the other? Well then, I wonder how well you'll fare. So, thank you for taking a brainwashing pill. as you let me take your will away for a while. Enjoy.